Have you ever been ignored after telling the price to the client? So you've prepared the proposal, you prepared everything, you told them the price, even gave him a discount for their website, for the app, or for any other freelance service, and then they just don't respond to you, they just ignore you. And in this video, I will show you exactly what to do to not have that situation, so you don't have to just send them the price and then be worried if they're gonna say yes or no, how they're gonna respond. I'm going to show you how to automate that work and how to make sure that the client always pays you. They will be happy to do whatever price you said in that your message, and they will be happy to take their credit card and send you the money. So one of the biggest thing is sending the proposal, correct proposal, and not just sending them, but actually going over it. And today I'll be showing you how to automate this with Lovable. We're going to create AI system that will create a proposal based for their projects just by you typing a little bit about their site, and this will create a project that you then later can actually send to the client. So let me just actually show you how that might look like. In the interface, we're going to be using Lovable to create that UI where we actually can just set a little bit about the project. We just can give it a little bit project detail description, and then it's going to generate the proposal, and you can download that proposal in the PDF or HTML format and then send it to the client. So, and then in the backend, we're going to be using OpenAI's API. I'm going to show you how to connect that. It's not complicated, and you can do that within a few minutes inside of Lovable here. And yeah, so without further ado, let's dive into this video. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to type a prompt that I prepared. I'm going to say build a simple proposal generator where the users would have one input field. Once they have said it would return HTML proposal based on the template, and they can download as PDF. I will share the template later. For now, you don't have to do any functionality create any functionality, so it doesn't overcomplicate itself. So let's just send it and see the result that Lovable creates. So this is the result that we've got, the very first result, very basic, but it does all the functions that we need. So describe your project proposal overview. We can download it once we generate. And I'm just going to go over the details of the proposal, what we're going to have. So first, we're going to have the client name proposal, which it will be auto-populated automatically by AI, by OpenAI intelligence. Then we have goals for this project. It will figure out based on the information that you will describe here. So maybe you had a call with the client, maybe a client had like a document with all of the necessary pages, with all of the necessary stuff, the redesign, the abilities, the functions of the website, how they want to redesign it, whether they want to create it more modern or stuff like that. Basically, it will go in this function here. Then we'll have basically the pricing, so custom brand web design and investment. So you can just tell if the price here, and it will populate it to be exact way as it is here, but just with your pricing, so you don't have to paste that every time here. Then we'll have basically all the deliverables here. So whether you have brand identity, all of this stuff here, whether you have a website or maybe video editing, launch, whatever, it will fix the timeline and then what happens next. If you're happy with the details, it will send a link to the contract that you can preset, or it can just say make the first payment. So then hit the link below to make a secure first payment, and here you would just paste a Stripe link. Here would be a Stripe link. So yeah, you can do all of that, but for now, let's just connect the API. So I'm going to say connect the OpenAI API using Supabase edge functions. And now it's going to ask me to connect the Supabase first, the account that I've just added, create a new project. And let's just say the project name will be proposal generator. Let's type some password. And let's click create new project. Now let's go back to Lovable, click connect project, select our account. Yeah, so it updated after a few seconds. We can see it here. And yeah, so now we can see clearly that the Lovable is thinking and it's connecting the Supabase. So it says your app is now connected to Supabase. Now we can ask it to connect to our APIs. So I'm just going to copy the same message that I already typed before. I'm just going to send it. Once you set that, it will ask you to give your OpenAI's API key, and you would click this. Important, do not paste it in the chat. Just click on this, and then just go to OpenAI's API platform, which is platform.openai.com. Create a new key. I'm just gonna name it proposal. Just gonna select default project and generate a key. Now I can just paste it here and wait a few seconds for the Lovable to do its job. So perfect, the OpenAI's integration is now complete and ready to use. You can generate your project details and click generate proposal to create AI-powered proposals, exactly what we need, but we don't need like any kind of proposal. So for example, what if I can say now, proposal for a client who needs a website or dog walking business, let's say 5K USD budget. And let's see what it's going to create. So here's what we created. Executive summary. This proposal outlines the development of professional software for your dog walking business. Project scope, which is not exactly what we're looking for. Plus, can we download it as PDF? No, yeah, it doesn't look like professional proposal. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use this template exactly as it is. And I'm going to give it actually a template that I will export from Notion that I have here. So this will be the proposal, and I can just open it in browser. So do like this, click inspect, and then just maybe click edit HTML and copy everything here. And yeah, we can just now go back to Lovable and say, use this template exactly as it is, follow the structure, but just reword it to be regarding the client's project description that user inputs. Then give an option to download it as a PDF. And then yeah, so let's just send it and see what Lovable comes up with. While we're waiting, I'm going to show you the way if you want to create something that looks really good, like if you want to get really good design for your app or any design style, you can go to this site, which is webflow.com. Click on any template that you like. So for example, I want my app to be in this style. I can click get the remix link. And once I'm here, I can just simply type the same prompt that we had before. So build a simple proposal generator. So create a new page. But first, I'm just going to remix it. Once I remix it to my files, I can just say create a new separate page in new separate page in this design style for and then just the same prompt that we did before. And let's see what would be the result. So as you can see, this is the first result that we've got, and it looks much better than what we had in the previous version. So it looks more like something that premium than this. So that's why I suggest you use a base. And by the way, if you want to get access to all of these templates, all of this stuff like that, you can get this for only $4.99 a month. And this is my just launched price. It will be much more expensive in the future. And for all of you who are early, you can get a 60% more discount in the link in the down description just by using a promo code launch60. You get 60% discount on any subscription, whether it's yearly or monthly. So click the link down in the description. The spots are limited, so be there. And I'll be updating the list every week. I'll be adding new template, dashboard, and stuff like that. So if you get a yearly subscription for only like $30 or something, you'll have a year access of all this beautiful stuff. Yeah. Now let's get back to our video for the template generation. So I just set it and I think it did it. Let's try again. So proposal for a client who needs a website for dog walking business, 5K USD budget. And let's click generate a proposal. Ideally, it will use now this template and update it just with our text. So let's click generate a proposal and wait for the result. This is the proposal that I'm getting. Not really looking the same as the example, but it could work in some cases. What I think would work better is if I copy this thing here. Where is that my proposal? Let's say I copy the inspect. I do this thing, edit HTML, and I copy all of it. and I go to the website that I like. Let's say I like this style. So let's go to this website. I click here. Let's say my client wants something similar to this. I can basically generate a proposal in this style. So what I can do is, again, click remix. Once here, I can go to settings, remix project, remix. And here I can basically say using exactly this proposal, but just change the text and content to be for this client description. And basically I would just paste the proposal in here, and here same text length. Client proposal description. And let's just copy something that we already created for this thing. So proposal for a client. Let's go here. Not here, somewhere here. Using exactly this proposal, create a new separate page using the same design styles we've used on the home page. Yeah, and now let's just send it. So yeah, it created the first result and it looks in the style that I wanted. Complete digital solution, basically whatever we described here. And we have the timeline, we have what happened next, start your project, which would lead to the, so now you can just publish it and send it to your client and have a beautiful proposal in the style that you've selected among many that I have on this website. And by the way, yeah, as if you watched until this part, then you're serious about making money. And that's why I created this function on my website that you can submit and earn. So basically you can submit your Lovable template and get paid $100 for now. And if you submit a lot of this website and we accept them, then I might get you on the team. So yeah, that would be a motivation.